back to my channel today, and we're doing a brand new Sims 4 speed build today. And so today I am building my very own custom pet house using the Sims 4, and I'm so excited for this one because this is my 5th one I've done so far, and like each and every time I do one, it gets better and better every single time because I always add like new things to it to make it more personalized but also well original. And that's what I like. I like originality and also like things that look well lived in, but also very freaking cool. And so this one's pretty cool. And if you guys want to learn on how I built this, I actually did an article on the Sims community website on how I built it from start to finish. And so if you want to follow along in that tutorial and tweet me your pictures, I would love to see them. And so the link will be down in the description below, of course, as always. And so for this pet house, it took me about 42 minutes to do. It didn't really take me that long because I knew what I wanted, and also I knew how to build one from start to finish. And the way I did it is I had like an idea in mind, or I had a dog in mind, or a pet in mind on this pet house. And so I added like a little garden along with like a little lamp post, a little seating area, because I know with cats and dogs, but not puppies or kittens. Puppies and kittens cannot actually go up the stairs, or they can't really sit on furniture. But like small dogs and large dogs, and as well as cats, they can actually sit on furniture and also sit on like random objects as well. And so that's what I had in mind. I had in mind like a very small dog, but also could smear like a cat as well, just so your cat or dog could actually sit on the furniture on the outside. Because I did place a lawn chair along with like a pet bowl, along with some random toys. And on the inside of the doghouse, I didn't really want to make it all cluttered and just like a lot of random objects in it, just because the more objects that you put on the inside of this type of house, the more it's not functional. And so the way I build stuff in The Sims, or in The Sims in general, is that I want to make sure that all my houses or the things that I built look well lived in, but also they're well functional for your Sims or pets to use. And that's what I had in mind. I wanted to make sure that this right here was functional for your pets to use. And I'm not sure on how I'm going to do it, or how I'm going to share it. So I might share it as like an actual house on the gallery for your Sims for you guys to download, and then build your very own like house on top of it. If that makes any sense. I'm not really sure how to make it work, because if I did it as a room, it wouldn't. Well, hold up. I don't think I can make it as a room just because the way I did it all, and I didn't make it as a room in the first place. So I think I'm gonna have to make it as a house, or yeah, make it as a house for you guys to download, and then you can build your house in front of this dog house or pet house. I don't know how to make it work. I just don't know. So hopefully this build will be on the gallery for you guys to download and stuff like that. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I kind of did. And really, what I love using the most in The Sims 4 right now is the scale down tool. Literally the best tool of all time. Because you know how you can like enlarge things? You can scale them down now. So using your left bracket key, you can scale down objects. And using your right bracket key, you can actually scale them up. And it was actually a new patch update that the Sims team actually incorporated with the Sims 4 cats and dogs, and it was like literally a lifesaver. Like, scale down tool saves lives. I'm not kidding, it saves people's lives. Like, it saves me hours on end. Like, before, it took me about an hour or 3 to build a house, but now it takes me less time to build a house with the scale down tool, mostly because I wanted to use the scale down tool for clutter purposes, but also landscaping. And landscaping takes me a while because I like to clutter things a lot with foliage, and also clutter my houses with a lot of objects on the interior of the house, like a room or a kid's room or a bed. I don't know. I like clutter. Clutter is my best friend, and I cannot stop using it. And so here's the part where I started using like the more of the objects on the outside. And the way you're supposed to really put the stuff on the interior of this pet house is to move the awning roof away from, just move it to a different location on the lot or whatever, and then place it back to where it was before. And I really like how I did on the inside of the house, because I wanted to add a window, but I think I removed the window because it didn't look right at first. But I think I kept it because it looks really, really nice, low-key, let's be real here. And I used one of my dogs that I built a couple of weeks ago, and it looks really, really good on how they kind of walk in and walk out. And so it's really, really, really good on just the way it looks. And I like how I'm using the scale-on tool to really personalize it a little bit more with using like the feathers, the scratches on the wall, the window. It makes it look like an actual home, and I literally love this the most. And so it's very basic and simple, but it's very unique and different. And so I want you guys to do a takeaway on, like, the takeaway of this build is to challenge yourself to build your very own custom, whatever you do, like your own custom pet house, your own custom, you know, bunk beds, whatever you want to do, your own custom, like, I don't know, split leveling house, like the Brady Bunch house. You can build that if you wanted to. And so I want you guys to challenge yourself to really think outside of the box and try and build something different. And that's what I want everyone to do, basically in The Sims, and basically for me too. Like, I want to build something different every single time I do a build video. That's why I don't build a lot. Well, I try to build a lot, and that's why I try to put as many builds as possible, like in The Sims 2, Sims 3, Sims 1, and I'm starting to re-adventure back into the other Sim games to start building. Like, I have a build that I'm going to be doing in the next couple of days in The Sims 2, along with The Sims 1, and hopefully The Sims 3 as well. Because I know a lot of you guys don't really have The Sims 4, or don't really have like the Sims 4 Cats and Dogs, or all the expansion packs and stuff packs and game packs like I do. And I want all my builds to be available to you guys, and I don't really have a lot of like other builds besides the Sims builds, little Sims 4 builds on my channel. So I want to like have like equal amount of numbers of builds in all games. So I'll try and build enough in The Sims 1, 2, and 3. I know in The Sims 1 I can't share anything because that game is old. It's literally like, it's so old that I was like 4 years old when that game came out. So I can't really share anything in The Sims 1, sadly. Sims 2 I can. Sims 3 I can as well, as long as they don't really shut down the Sims 3 website. But nevertheless, I can always like package a lot and put it on Mediafire or whatever. So again, I can share all my builds besides Sims 1. That's the thing. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. And this is my this is my 6th time doing this voiceover because I don't know how to talk to save my life. 1, I talk too fast. That's 2. 3, I stutter a lot and I have a lisp, and so it's kind of hard for me to pronunciate my words. And I don't know. I really just don't know how to talk. I can't speak English. And this is where I'm getting to the point, I'm like, oh, I'm already done with this build. I can put a window over here. That didn't work at all. I'm like, low-key, I'm like, I can't build a roof on, like a window right there. That's crazy. And so basically I'm using half walls and an awning from The Sims 4. I'm using the half walls, and then I use the awning from The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs. And that's pretty much all you have to do to build your own, like, you know, quote unquote house. And I wonder, I'm thinking of building my own, like, expanding on top of this build right here to make it larger. But I'm thinking of ways on how to do it. Like, so I have in my head of other builds that I could do using this method to make it larger but much better. I don't know, one day I might actually build my very own toddler house, like in The Sims, you know, like in Rugrats where Tommy and Chucky had their own very like playhouse. So I think I want to do that too, and so I really do like that a lot, and hopefully I can do it one day with my methods and my tips and tricks and everything like that. But low-key, it's done. So I'm gonna go and wrap this video right here. I hope you guys really much enjoyed this build as much as I did. Let me think down in the comments below as always, and hopefully you guys will build your very own custom pet house like I did, and well, pet house, not pent house, pet house. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!